Hi everyone! I have been trying to make this video forever, and it is because it's such a big subject. I had to think about things. Where do I begin? Where do I end? So finally I'm sitting down just to highlight a couple of things and to tell you before anything else about myself and my family, and then we'll take it from there. My name is Gani. Yes, we uprooted our entire lives from the US and moved across the seas to Italy. Hi, my name is Gani. My little family and I have packed our bags and moved to the enchanting city of Lucca in the region of Tuscany, Italy for a simpler life. Come with us as we navigate life in our new home. Welcome to beautiful Lucca. And to give you the entire picture, I would like to take you back to the beginning. I was born and raised in Ethiopia, also known as the cradle of life, the birthplace of coffee, amongst other things. And I was born and raised in a small town called Bahir Dar, and it literally means by the sea or near the sea. Also, the most beautiful waterfall where me and my little friends used to go and barbecue and have a good time. Thinking about it now, it amazes me. And so Bahir Dar is this gorgeous city. It is flat, everybody bikes, and you have to know how to swim, but because it's a thing to do. If you can't swim and bike, you are not really truly a Bahir Darian. It's something we used to do, at least when I was there, when I was little. And Bahir Dar will play a huge role on why I chose to move to Lucca. I remember that it would rain immediately, like after 6 or 7 on our rainy seasons, that's June, July, and August, and it would stop raining around 6, 7 in the morning. It's like it's been programmed. And I remember we had this gorgeous tree with purple leaves, you know the name of that tree, and we used to have lemon trees that produce huge lemons. I have never seen such big lemons in my life. And we have roses, and we have other flowers and plants like coffee bean plants or grapevine plants that actually produces grapes. And I remember our garden smelling and feeling like love. And I would wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I would just sit. I will sit there and observe all that beauty. Even at that young age, I understood what beauty and peace meant. And I can go back in my mind's journey and see it again. And so that's where I came from. About my mid-20s, beginning to mid-20s, I moved to Italy. And I moved to a region called Emilia-Romagna, and in a small town called, or city called Ferrara. That's about 20 minutes train ride from Bologna. And I don't know if you know, but Bologna is like the food culture of Europe. I moved there for about 3-4 years, and that's where I met my now partner. And so Ferrara also is close to Bahir Dar, from the town that I was born in. It is very close in a way that it's so flat and bikeable, and know your neighbors and walk around, and local markets. So when I moved the first time from Ethiopia to Italy, our cultures are extremely similar. Love for family and food and relationships, and relationship with neighbors and family members and friends. So I wasn't completely foreign to the Italian culture when I moved to Italy. So I just wanted to point that out. And no, I didn't speak the language. I wish I did. I mean, if I knew now what I've known, what would happen, I would have gone to school before moving to Italy. So if you are planning or hoping to move to Italy, knowing the language is important. Yes, knowing that. If you move to Rome or Milan, you will find people speaking English more because it's a big city, it's an international city. But if you move just outside of that, then you will have to learn the language. It's a plus, and Italians are extremely generous. When they notice that you are trying to speak Italian, they will cheer for you, they will help you, and they will correct you, but in a very beautiful and good manners also. So try your best to learn the language, and you can perfect it when you move. So what I did was I would watch TV only in Italian. Everything was in Italian, and at the beginning, they all spoke the same time and loud and with hand gestures, and you didn't know what was going on, and I was just looking around, but I always loved their mannerisms, how they move about. And so watching TV all the time was very entertaining, and they would speak so fast on TV and you have no idea what is being said. But before you know it, slowly you will understand words and then sentences, and before you know it, you are following the whole drama of what's going on TV. And it is just the coolest thing to experience. And then I would read the newspapers. I will sit down, whether I understand or not, and I will read it. Finally, we got this chance to move. Now, it was not easy. That would be for the next video, but let me tell you just because I had to take notes, couple of things, why the reason, that we moved to Italy. Well, the first one is, of course, personal history. We met in Italy and we loved it. We had such a great time. And the second one is cultural richness. It has a historical depth and vibrant cultural scene, from the ancient ruins to Renaissance art. And I am a photographer, and I love art and I love beauty. And the lifestyle is really, it's about community. It's a slow living and a healthy balance between work and leisure. Of course, the food. About the food. And their ingredients are fresh and they know their food. The quality of food is actually very, very important. And there are so many zones that is restricted for cars, except for people that actually live there. We have been extremely lucky about our remote work opportunity that my partner has been given from his work. And of course, learn and grow is the last one. It's immersing ourselves in a new language, in our culture, in food, in growth, in enrichment. I have never really cared for opera before, but when you are in that right setting of watching an opera in a palace of 2,000 years old, it does something to you. It is an incredible feeling. So today, this is where I would like to stop. I hope that you know a little bit about who I am and why we moved, in short. And on my next video, I will talk about the visas, or what kind of help we require to get here, and what have we done with our lives in the US. Thank you for watching. See you in part 2. Bye.